What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about the growth mindset and how it might be holding you back from getting fat loss or any other goal that you've got in mind, maybe stopping you and getting you in your way from actually achieving that. So most people, when they go looking for like fat loss outcomes, it's the program, it's the nutrition, it's the training, it's the sleep, it's the whatever. And all of that's actually true, but there's a step before that. And that is actually executing all of those things. And to be able to execute those, we need to have the correct thinking going on and have the right conversations with ourselves continuously to maximize those types of outcomes. So we need to ask, well, what's going on up here before we actually think like, or maybe it's the program. We want to make sure our thought process is correct. This goes for anything that you want to be successful with in life. We know that we need to believe that we can for one, and shit talking ourselves on the way through is probably not going to turn out so well. Is this you? Is this something that you've done that you've said like, I'll never be that strong. I'll never actually really be lean. The basics don't work for me. Whether it's directly like that or you've said it thereabouts. Or the problem's the diet, it's the program, it's the trainer, it's the gym, it's the lockdown, it's whatever it is that's prevented you from getting your outcomes. All of those things are your mindset holding you back. So when it comes to how to move forwards, what we need to do is understand what the growth mindset is. We need to identify when you slip out of that so then you can get back to that growth mindset as quickly as possible. I wish I could just magically put you in a growth mindset and allow you to stay there forever. Even if you go read Carol's book and expand and watch this video and everything, I can't make those go away. Our goal over this and the coming videos is to allow you to identify it, get back into that position as quickly as possible. Today, I just want you to understand what it is. So I just mentioned Carol. So her book is called Mindset. You can check it out on Audible. The link is in the bio there. It's described as believing success is dependent on time and effort. This attitude tells us that skills and intelligence aren't fixed and they can actually be improved. Alternatively, a fixed mindset, someone who believes that their abilities, intelligence, and thus their outcomes are inherent by nature and are unchangeable. We probably all know people like that, and they probably aren't really killing it in the areas that they believe that to be true. Embracing a growth mindset is important for success, for fat loss, for physique, for strength, and for anything else in life, if we're really honest about it. It's important to understand, however, that a fixed mindset is actually much easier in the short term. Why? Well, there's a really cool quote from Jordan Peterson that says, "Who said you're willing to give up your suffering?" It's in his book, 12 Rules for Life. And the goal there is like to identify who says that you actually want this outcome. So you're laying on the couch, anxious, maybe you've got Netflix on and you're on your phone, you're like, fuck, I really need to go for that walk, or I need to get those steps in, or I should be asleep already, or fuck it, tonight I'm going to have takeaway, or whatever it is. You spend all this time sitting there in this wave of anxiety when you know that the solution's right there. Why didn't we execute it? As much as we don't want to admit it, the truth is that the anxiety and all of that, maybe it's familiar, maybe it's a belief issue, maybe it's you're scared of trying and failing, but for whatever reason, that anxiety to you right now is of more importance than actually doing the thing. So we need to start breaking out of that. Once you identify that you're in that space, you're in a fixed mindset, we need to let go of those hang-ups and actually be productive, confident, and actually do stuff instead of just talking about it to our coaches, to our friends and stuff. We want to be able to actually execute that. So in the next video, we're going to go over exactly how to do that and go through our method of identifying when you're in a fixed mindset, what to do about it, and how to come back to a growth mindset. In the meantime, jump on to our mindset episode on the podcast. We've got the link below where we unpack fixed mindsets, growth mindsets, ownership mindsets, and deflection mindsets, goal setting values, and more. Everything you need to know about mindset to expand your ability to get results.